So I mean, this question is kind of. I think you have written about this in one of your blogs, which is related to trust. Many cases of separations, of course, are due to infidelity issues or perhaps not telling the truth in other aspects of their relationship, being it economical or who knows what. And it's a reason why many couples have to divorce, which is very common, right? It's not uncommon. So, how do you deal with this type of relationships when it comes to trust again in the process they're taking together after infidelity, as an example?
Well, that's a very good question. Trust, I will say 60% of the cases that I have, trust is a big issue. And like you said, infidelity is one. A lot of lack of trust is related with money. People that find out that the other person had money that they didn't know.
Or debt, perhaps, that they
Yes,
don't know.
no, exactly. Yes, I had cases that. Well, I had one case that he took a line of credit to put $500,000 in cryptocurrencies. What about that for trust without her knowing? And obviously, this is not therapy. The trust that is broken, we will not rebuild that trust. But having said that, we try to build a little bit of trust for the process. That means they need to commit that what they are saying is true. They need to commit. The fact that one person, like in this case, he used $500,000 for cryptocurrency, does not mean that he's going to lie about the balance of the bank account. If the other person feels that or I feel there's a lot of lack of trust, then we ask to see all the balance of the bank account. We ask for more information. But it's a very paradoxical situation. Even though I said we are not going to rebuild trust, this is not therapy. They're not going to go coming back together. We need to build a little bit of trust for the process. Otherwise, the process wouldn't be working. And if people say, I don't even trust when he tells me that he has $1,000 in the bank account and does not trust about anything, I try to rebuild that trust by asking him what he's willing to show, what he's willing to do to rebuild that trust, what he's willing, in this case, I'm saying he, could be she, what the other person is willing to do to rebuild that trust for this process. But if the issue about trust is very new and they don't trust about anything, then also is a tough mediation. But I would say majority of the cases that come to mediate the issue about trust, the trust is broken. When the trust is broken, it's harder than infidelity. So infidelity is not the real issue. The real issue is how people feel about that. Right. I have a case that he didn't want to see her. She was having an affair. And we had a Zoom meeting. I couldn't see his face. He was talking, and I was seeing the TV in the background because he didn't want even to see her. He didn't want to see her. He didn't want me to see him. He feel ashamed. He feel betrayed. After 3 or 4 sessions, he started to show up in the camera.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
Right. That was a good thing.
But yeah.
And then I'm very blunt, the same way I'm here in this interview. I'm very straightforward. And I said very clearly, if you have no trust at all, that he's going to provide some of the information that is truth, then I don't know if it makes sense to mediate. And the reason why I say that, I found a lot of people, even though the trust is a big issue, and let's say, to give an example, he's the one that broke the trust or she's the one that feels betrayed. When I said that, and I said that to her, if you don't trust absolutely anything, then she started having a different attitude. So she needs to show that she will trust a little bit. And a lot of times she's just being revengeful. She's trying to be tough, to say, no matter what, I don't trust you. I don't care, I don't trust you. No matter what you are going to show me, I don't trust you. You are a piece of, right? When I said, if that's true, we cannot work. She said, well, okay, let's give it a try. Hopefully this time he will. So I moved her from her position, and then I asked him if he's willing to show that he's trustable.
Because what will be the alternative is go to the courts, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean, the other truth is, if somebody want to lie, they can lie. They also can lie. It will be harder in one way, but they also can lie.
Yeah. Okay.
A good divorce is better than a bad relationship.